What's up, guys? Websoak here, and today we have another Minecraft episode. Today we have the Alabama Avenue subway station. I'm going to be touring this one during a lightning storm, or I guess a thunderstorm for that matter. So I've not done a video where it was, let me turn up the audio gain a little bit, where it was doing this, but I decided, I think it rained the other day, so I decided that, you know what, I've not had a raining video, so I'm going to do one where it's raining. So I hope you can hear me over the thunder. I did add in my own custom sounds for the thunder a while back, so the thunder in game sounds a lot more realistic than the typical Minecraft thunder. I guess it's happening quite a lot. So, yeah, so here we are on Jamaica Avenue and Bushwick Avenue. You can see I've added in some buildings here. A lot of buildings, in fact. I'm going to try to make it a thing on my world where I connect, or along the subway, I want to put buildings if it's elevated. And you can just see some fire over there. In Minecraft, when lightning strikes, it does leave a piece of fire where it struck. So over there you have a continuation of what I figured out is called Highland Park. This is not Forest Park anymore. It is Highland Park. Forest Park is closer to Kew Gardens. Do we have a burning tree over there? Might have to... oh well. Alright. So let's go over. When the buildings are like this, I'm just gonna say this, at this angle, I can't put that much detail into them. So they're not the nicest looking buildings, but they serve their purpose, and their purpose is to give the atmosphere of buildings, not necessarily to look super nice. Of course, that is the subway station's job. Then there is a gas station over here. I'm also doing this at night because I really like how these lights look next to the station. You see the golden arches there for the McDonald's. And I'm also going to point out that the names of the streets nearby are all named after states. You know, I kind of wish it didn't leave fire every time the thunder and lightning strike. Just so you know the difference, thunder is the sound and lightning is the actual light that you see. So here we have Pennsylvania Avenue and Jamaica Avenue. Jamaica Avenue becomes East New York Avenue, which is pretty cool. And Pennsylvania Avenue becomes Bushwick Avenue. So let's head over here. We have another State Avenue down here. This one is not a State Avenue. It is just a name, Mary Warren Place. I put some buildings there. They were pretty annoying to do at this angle, but they do look really nice in the background. Here we have Georgia Avenue, another state, and of course Jamaica Avenue. We'll get into the station in a bit, but you can see it over there. There's the entrances. Then of course you have the one that the station is named after, Alabama Avenue, right there. And East New York Avenue. Struck kind of close there. Then of course Jamaica Avenue becomes East New York Avenue, and then this avenue, which is Alabama Avenue, becomes Broadway. And of course East New York Avenue, you can see Atlantic Avenue. I went ahead and loaded that in over there. I also added a bunch of buildings over here near Broadway Junction, which you can't see from the J, of course. There is Broadway Junction over there. And let's head over into Alabama Avenue. And of course, Fulton Street is what the A and C were on, but now it becomes what the J is using. So I guess they're passing it on from the A and C to the J. So the entrance to Alabama Avenue, there are two of them. There's one here, and there's one here. I finally got around to fixing the Z train's font, or just the font for the letter Z in general is now normal. So there's no white dot at the bottom. I fixed that. Then Alabama Avenue Station, J and Z. You know, despite the angle of the station being really severe, I don't think it actually looks that bad. Of course, it's harder to build them at this angle and still look nice, but the entrance really isn't that bad because of the buildings next to it. It just makes it look a little bit better. Now here's the other entrance, of course, Alabama Avenue Station, J and Z. This is probably going to be a quicker tour, which is why I took some time to show the area off a little bit, because the station is really empty. Not too much to show off. So we'll get a minecart. I just disabled the mini-map there because it was not loading everything. Some lightning struck kind of close there. Entry for the J and Z. And welcome to the platform. Looks like we got some leaking going on here. I know why it does that, but yeah, let's just call that leaking. Of course, the only exit at the station, Alabama Avenue and Fulton Street. You can see it over here to Atlantic Avenue. You get a really cool view of the L train going across if you're lucky there when you're on the J, or going the other way as well. Then there is this abandoned track up here, which I did read up on a little bit. The purpose of this track was that they were going to build an express track above here, similar to 111th Street on the 7 line. But after they started building it, they completed their surveying of the station and found out that a track above this would damage the station, and it would shake itself apart over time, which is of course unfortunate, and would destroy the station. So a little more than unfortunate. Alright, so you can see over there again, Alabama Avenue. I'm not going to walk over here, but if I was to, you would see Broadway Junction from there. There's this building. This is supposed to be more detailed, but at this angle I didn't think it was worth detailing. I mean, it does its purpose, you know, it's the bricks and it blocks the view. I do like these trees nearby though. Of course, you can see down Georgia Avenue there. That is Atlantic Avenue right there. Atlantic Avenue follows the J line all the way up until it goes underground, and then it actually outlives the J line. So here you have these tracks. These are untextured. So this is how it normally looks, but of course I've never actually had a need to use them for a bend, so I never made a texture for it. Don't worry, I'll have a texture made for this by the next video, because I will probably be needing to use it a lot for these stations. Of course, this is the speed track, so this is the one that changes the speed, and this is the mod that I am actually having made and making for this project. So yeah, you won't be able to find this one online, but so the reason I have this like this and why I have the speed tracks right next to it is because this makes it really slow so that it doesn't continue past here, because I can only put one powered rail to slow it down here because they don't bend, as you guys know. I may have a mod for that in the somewhat distant future, maybe months we're talking, not weeks, because of course the one for this one, the dev is still having a little bit of trouble with the sounds working at different speeds, but they're working on it slowly, so who knows how long the other one could take. Looks like there's a mini lightning fire down Jamaica Avenue there. Of course, you can still see the cemetery over there. You can even see the yard a little bit, that lighting. Alright, so I'll play the announcements now. Here's the Van Cyclen Avenue one.
This is a Queens-bound J local train. The next stop is Van Cyclen Avenue.
You know, let me know if you guys want me to do the J ride with lightning. I think that could be really cool. I just don't know if it's going to annoy people with its frequency and all. Here is the Manhattan-bound announcement.
This is a Manhattan-bound J local train. The next stop is Broadway Junction.
Alright, cool. So those were the announcements. In real life, there were also signs that say Alabama Avenue, but signs don't work at this severe of an angle. So I just left them out. And yeah, so that is your station again. Not much to see at this station. But it sets us up, of course, to go further down the Jamaica line. Again, I've been considering if I want to just continue or not. I could go all the way to Jamaica Center. I have actually marked it out. I know where Jamaica Center is at this point. I've done my measurements, of course. I actually measured out some other stuff as well. So Metropolitan Avenue. Yeah, Metropolitan Avenue is over there. I had to check where 63rd Drive will be. Rego Park. Over there. And so what else is there? Myrtle Avenue is over there. Funnily enough, it's like nearly straight ahead. If you want to see where Canal Street is, it's like lined up with Myrtle Avenue. Let me disable Myrtle Avenue. Yeah. Like 10,000 blocks away. I'm just gonna show you where some stuff is. Times Square is up by there. Yankee Stadium. All the way over there. Look, it's so far that it's like Cube is smaller. Unless it's just because it's a Y by itself. 17.2 thousand blocks. You wanna see Norwood? Norwood is... Let me disable this. 22,000 blocks away. Alright. So that has been the Alabama Avenue tour. There's also some buildings that come real close here. There's going to be a lot of those as the J starts to go that way. Of course, I'm going to add the buildings along the J line as it progresses towards Jamaica Center. Now, I'm not sure if I am going to fully commit yet to going to Jamaica Center with the J. The J still has 16 stops left as of this time, so it's not like if I just went full force on the J that it would be done in like less than a month, maybe less than 2 months. But it's another 16 stops, and if we're talking a day or two per stop, maybe I could finish it in a little over a month. You know, that's not actually that far. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But I want to take my Queensboro Bridge build from the other world that I had, and I think I know a way to bring it over to this world, because I do think that Queensboro Bridge was a very good build, and I'm looking to copy it over into this world. I'm going to end this video before all the trees burn down. Let's make it just rain. Let's get rid of the thunder, because I don't want my trees to burn down. I like the trees over here. The cemetery. You can see a pine tree over there. You can see Broadway Junction, of course. Toured that already. If you want to go see that, you should see it near the top of my channel if you're watching when this was just uploaded. Of course, given some time, it will make its way all the way down and be forgotten. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys later. Peace, and thanks for watching.